Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys. Today I will present about simple present tense replacing my present during offline lectures. Before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Aqiilah Wardah Zakariyah with NPM 230520100045. The first we ask about what is simple present tense. The simple present tense is a verb tense with two main uses. We use the simple present tense when an action is happening right now or when it happens regularly or increasingly, which is why it is sometimes called present indefinite. And next is how to make the simple present positive. In the simple present, most regular verbs use the root form, except in the third person singular, which end in s. First person singular, I write. Second person singular, you write. Third person singular, he or she or it writes with not the s. And first person plural, we write. Second person plural, you write. And third person plural, they write. For a few verbs, the third person singular ends with es instead of s. Typically, these are verbs whose root form ends in ogh, sh, th, sh, or z. First person singular, I go. Second person singular, you go. Third person singular, he or she or it goes with not the es. First person plural, we go. Second person plural, you go. And third person plural, they go. For most regular verbs, you put negation of the verb before the verb. E.g., example, she won't go or I don't smell anything. And the verb to be is irregular. First person, second person singular, you are. Third person singular, he or she or it is. First person plural, we are. Second person plural, you are. And third person plural is they are. And the next topic is how to make the simple present negative. The formula for making a simple present verb negative is do or does plus not and root form of verb. You can also use the contraction done or doesn't instead of do not or does not. Example, Pauline does not want to share the pie. She doesn't think there is enough to go round. Her friends do not agree. I don't want pie anyway. To make the verb to be negative, the formula is to be plus not. Example, I'm not a pie lover, but Pauline says, you are not ready for such delicious pie. Okay, and the last one is how to ask a question. The formula for asking a question in the simple present is do or does plus subject plus root form of verb. And the example is, do you know how to bake a pie? How much does Pauline love pie? That is presentation of a simple present tense. And the next is presentation about example application of the simple present tense presenting unique culture in Indonesian. Indonesia, a country with so many island and ethnic groups. Each ethnic group may have a different assessment of beauty. Beauty according to Javanese ethnicity may be different from beauty according to people who live in Kalimantan or Papua, because each ethnicity not only has a definition of beauty, but also has tradition related to the definition of beauty. Telingaan Aru, symbol of nobility and beauty. The tradition of telingaan aru or elongating the earlobes show royal identity for men, as well as a symbol of nobility and beauty for women. They believe the longer a woman's ears, the more beautiful the woman. Performing such Hiu's baby, the telingaan aru tradition begins with a ritual or mucupning, or piercing of the earlobe, and then strings are attached as a replacement for earrings. After the piercing wound has healed, the thread is replaced with spoon cork, which is replaced once a week with a larger one. This sponcork wood will expand when exposed to water, causing the hole in the earlobe to also get bigger. Once alleged, the hole in the earlobe is hung with a copper earring called a belaung. These belaung will be added one by one periodically so that the ear holes will get bigger and longer over time. The addition of earrings is done according to age and social status. There are two types of earrings used, namely hisang semha or earrings that are placed around the earlobe and hisang kavat, which are attached to the earlobe. Starting to be abandoned. It is a shame that this typical Dayak tradition is slowly starting to be abandoned. The younger generation of Dayak, especially those born in the 1960s and above, no longer follow this tradition. For them, the Telingan Aru tradition is no longer in keeping with the progress of the time. The ritual of Muju Pening or praising is still carried out, but is not followed by Telingan Aru. Nowadays, when we visit in the interior Kalimantan, it is very difficult to find a woman who still grow their ears. Even if there are, they are usually old age. Ironically, because they are considered out of date, some Dayak women who have elongated their ears then deliberately remove this traditional attribute and deliberately cut off the bottom of their earlobes. Okay, that's all my presentation, and I'm so sorry if there are any wrong words. And thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for your attention. Bye.